Welcome back to checking out our video. In today's video, we're going to teach you all about the process of buying a Tesla, what to expect and what not to expect, because there's a lot of things circling around out there where people will buy their Teslas and they get all this hidden fees and all these other things on there. So I'm going to lay it all out for you right now. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're in a different setting than we normally are. We're here and at the computer, and we're just filming this right off the Mac. And we're going to go through it because I'm going to do a screen recording of different things on the Tesla's website for you guys. So let's go over here and check that out. All right, so here we are on Tesla's website. And they have five models to buy. They got the Model 3, the Model Y, Model X, Model S, and of course you got the Cybertruck. So click on vehicles up here and you're going to see all the different models they have to choose from. There's only 5. Inventory, demo drives, compare, help me charge, blah 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 blah, all this stuff, right? So for today's video we're going to be selecting the Model 3. So you got the Model X, Model S. These are more your high-end cars. And then the Cybertruck, not really sure what this is yet. But the most economical cars and budget friendlies are going to be your Ys and your 3s. These are the ones that you see most people have as the 3 and then the Y. The 3 is redesigned, so I suggest this one. So we'll use this one. But if you're curious about test driving one and you haven't, I highly suggest you go to Hertz to do that. You can rent one at Hertz. Other than that, you can go right here to Demo Drive. And when you click Demo Drive, it's going to want to use your location. You can hit Allow or Don't Allow. And schedule Demo Drive. Pick your whatever one you want to drive up here. And then you're going to pick your locations down here that's closest to you. Don't zoom in that far. Didn't even do that. We're still zooming in. There we go. And fill this out when you want to do it, what time, and all this good stuff here. Now this is going to be a self-drive, so you just show up and you take off basically, and they'll have it ready for you. So you can do a demo drive, or you can just go to Hertz and rent one, which is what I highly suggest you to do. So again, we're at vehicles. Now if you know which one you want, I just go here to order, right? Or you can click it. It's going to tell you a little picture of it. See the redesign there. Order now. Now here you go. It's going to show you all the pictures. It's going to show you a base look of the car. If you didn't change anything, this is what you would get right here. And so over here on the right hand side of the screen, you're going to see cash. So if you're paying cash for it, it's going to show you the prices. And you may be thinking this is all like, I know this, I can read, but there's more to this on this screen. There's some very important things you need to know about. Lease, finance. Now, if you notice, if you use the cash option, there's a little option down here that goes away. If you use lease, it starts to show you financing pieces. All right, 7% down, $4,000, 1.99% for 60 months. Now, this is where they get you. Right here. This check mark include estimated incentives of $7,500 and gas savings of $83 a month for Georgia. Unselect that box. So let's go to lease. Rear-wheel drive, right? Here we are. Most economical one, right? See at price $216 on this color? Watch this. Boom. Went up $80. Uncheck this box. This is deceiving. A lot of people select this box thinking that they're going to get that price. So when they go to check out, they get shocked at an $80 price jump. That's not what I agreed to. So make sure that you uncheck this box, and that goes for any of the cars that they have. Uncheck this box. Now, you got the long range rear-wheel drive, long range all-wheel drive performance. Excuse me. Blah 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 blah. Right. Most economical one's gonna be your rear-wheel drive one right here. You don't need the long range all-wheel drive one if you live in the South. I mean, maybe if you live up north, you can get the all-wheel drive version. But at that point, you know, is what it is. You don't really need this one unless you're just driving at long distances repetitively in places where there's not a lot of superchargers. I have this one, does just fine for me. So right here, it's going to show you your down payment. This is for a lease, and I'll tell you why I'm picking a lease in a moment. So here's the lease. And as you scroll down, you can pick your colors, right? Now you see this one's included, just like this. If you go to white, price changes, right? Blue, it changes. Black, red, Quicksilver, they all change. So, say you want the red, $2,000, right? Your payment still says $299 though. It'll go up, I promise you. Now you come down here, you don't like these black wheels that comes with it. You look at your range, 272. Change it to the 19-inch wheels. You just lost 30 miles of range. But it looks better. That's what I have. Look at that, 30 miles worth of range gone right there. Now, say you don't want the black interior. You don't like this interior. You want the white interior. Another $1,000. All right, so now just with these three options, you're $4,000 up. That's almost $100 more a month already. And if you want full self-driving, we're going to skip that. I'll get to that in a moment. Do not put these in with your lease or your finance. Don't do that. Just buy them outright. You don't need the home charger. That extra 14 miles of range, I'm telling you, it ain't going to make a difference. You don't need this. This is the one you want because you can carry it with you when you go on vacations, if you go to friends' houses, families' houses that you've had to drive to. This is the one you want. Comes in really handy. It does use it the same way as you use this. Doesn't look as neat, but this mobile charger is all you need, but do not finance it. Console trays, you don't need those. All-weather liners, you don't need those either. Overpriced because you're buying from Tesla. You can get $100 cheaper. You can get a full set, including the front, trunk, and the storage under the trunk. Roof racks, that's kind of silly. Now look at my lease payment. $360. Wait, wasn't it $219 when I started? See where I'm getting with this? Now, if you click Explore Financing. Now, if you want, and you don't drive it that much, 10,000 miles, $360, 12,000, $382. It goes at $22. Now, the overage is only 25 cents a mile. You can gamble between 10 and 12,000 and keep your costs down. You can go with 10. Now, if you're driving it a lot, like I do, then you're wanting to go with this 15,000 miles, right? So this last Model 3 I got, I've had it for almost 2 months. I'm 1 week shy of 2 months, and I've got almost 4,000 miles on it already. So this is the option I'm going to go with. Now look at my payment now, right? You have to put this down. You can't change it to 0 because they're going to do whatever they want to do anyway at the end. And that's the longest one right there. Now, if you want to include estimated taxes and fees, you can. Just to give you a little bit of an idea. Now it went up a little bit, not much. Now look at the do it signing. Look at that, 5,000. But it says 2,000, 3,000 here. It's over 5,000 here. Well, hit show details. Destination fee on top of that. Order fee on top of that. Acquisition fee. Disposition fee. Registration. Georgia lemon law. Upfront tax. Total estimated taxes and fees. And then on top of that, you also have to pay your first month's payment. So they got you. Estimated do a signing right there. Not this. It's this little fine print. It even tells you that all down in here, which nobody reads. $412. Now, financing is going to be more money. Now, let's go up here to, let's get off this screen for a minute here. Let's go up here. I want to talk about this full self-driving. Reason why you do not need this. You should lease a Tesla. Do not finance a Tesla. You should lease the Tesla. Reason I say that is EVs are going to change so much over the course of that 3 year that you have this lease that you're going to want to get a new one. And your payment's going to be a lot cheaper. It's about $500 cheaper right here. Check this out. I was way off. But it's about $250, $257 cheaper, right? That's your year of charging. Like, there's no reason to finance a Tesla. If you pay cash or lease, don't do this option. And with the lease, you turn it back in at the end. You're done with it. It's going to get the newest, best model that they have out. Now, another reason why you should, you could lease it with this full self-driving. Do not pay $8,000 for this. That is insane. You're going to pay for that up front. Do not do it. It is amazing. I have it, but do not pay this amount. I'll tell you exactly what to do. So let's say you have your lease, right? $340 a month. It's going to end up being more than that, but we'll get to that. Now, full self-driving, it'll give you the option to buy it on the car for $90 a month. What is $90 a month over the course of 36 months? So that $90 a month over the course of 36 months is only $3,240. If you're getting a lease, pay monthly. Do not do this option, right? That's crazy. Because if you do that option right here, you're paying out almost $5,000 more than you would have otherwise. Now, so self-driving includes a lot of really cool features. I use this all the time. Full self-driving, self-park. Smart Summon does not work right now. It was taken off. So don't expect to get Summon on there. But the self-park, full self-driving, it does literally all this that it does on the screen. I mean, parallel parking right here, it is really good. It does it first try every time. I mean, it's really, really good. Highly encourage you to do that, but do it on the monthly basis. Don't pay for it outright. Now, when you go down here, you can go to order with card or do Apple Pay. Put in your $250. Put in all your information, your card on your name, due today. Now, if you do not get that Tesla, this is non-refundable. You will not get this back. You do not get the Tesla, you lose that. So if you have crappy credit and you can't get approved, and you know you can't get approved, don't even take a shot at this. Leave it be. If you know you'll get approved, or you have a very good chance of getting approved, and you know you can afford it, go ahead and pay this $250. All right? So don't pay this $250 if you know you're not going to get it, because you're not going to get this $250 back. Even if you dispute it, Tesla will win that dispute. You will not see this $250 back. So do not even think about going through this, because this will not come back to you. This will be gone. You do not get that back. It does get credited onto your order, though. All right? Okay, so I kind of took you through the website, start to finish what you need to do. Now, once you hit order, I wish I would have recorded it when I ordered mine. There might be another one I'm ordering here soon. If I do, I'll have to go back and re-update the video. But it's going to, once you place that order, someone will reach out to you. They'll call you, usually most likely from a Vegas number. They're going to call you and talk to you about the car and different things about it, things like that. And then once you get a VIN number, it'll give you a delivery date. And it'll say you can pick up a car between, October to November, December, something like that. And it'll tell you, you'll get a better idea once it gets, about a week out. And it'll set your delivery date. And when it sets your delivery date, it's going to start giving you a task. You have to go through and apply for your financing. And you cannot see terms until after you've applied for the financing. I know it's silly, and most of your cars, if you go into Dodge to buy a car, they're going to give you terms up front. But Tesla doesn't do that. So once you pay that $250, the $250 is gone. It gets credited onto the car when you buy it, lease it, finance it. It gets credited, but it's gone. And so, once you get it ordered, you'll get a checklist on the app of different things to do. And the app is really super easy to use, very straightforward. So that's where you'll do your registration, you upload your ID, you'll apply for everything, and it's all on the app. Very user-friendly, very simple. And but once you do that, if you don't like the first rate they give you, you don't have to accept it. You can tell them to go somewhere else. So I think that they default to Ally Financial, which is what they did for me, but the payment I didn't like. So they went through Tesla financing, and I like that payment, so that's what they gave me. So if you don't like it, make sure you ask them ask them if they'll run it through Tesla for you, or vice versa. If they did it through Tesla, ask them if they'll run it through Ally. I know someone who ordered one, and Ally got them a better rate than Tesla did. So make sure that you have them check both. And yeah, so just don't get any surprises there. Make sure you talk to them and ask them to do both financing options. And don't be surprised by the fees. Make sure to uncheck that box to exclude the taxes and the savings. That's an $80 jumper off the rip. So most likely your payment, if you spec one out like I just did on the computer, the red on the white with the bigger wheels, 15,000 miles a year with the minimum about down, most likely your payment's going to run you close to $500 a month. So don't get surprised. That's a big jump from $219 like they were advertising, right? So make sure you read all those fine prints. Is it worth it still? Yes, it is. It's an amazing car. There's a reason why the Model Y, I think, is the highest selling SUV in the country right now. But they're great cars. They really are. Just this is how to buy a Tesla in 2024. Full transparency, because you see a lot of people complaining online about the differences in the payments and pricing and stuff they see versus what they see online, and that's what it is. They don't see all of that. So, like right now, there's a financing special for $0 due at signing. That's for financing, not leasing. And I think there's also one. It's like a 1.99% interest rate. So there's some really great deals in Tesla right now. If anybody's interested, I can get you a link. Just let me know in the comments below. I can get you $1,000 off. Tesla doesn't haggle. All right, whatever price you see. If the car is $31,490, guess what? That car's $31,490. They ain't gonna take $31,000 for it, and they're not gonna mark it up to $35,000 either. So that $1,000 goes a long way. That's $20 a month off your monthly payment right there. So if you are interested, let me know. If you're seeing this on Instagram or anything like that, shoot me a message. If you're on YouTube, drop a comment down below. I get you $1,000 off. And so other thing you can't do is you just don't walk into the dealership and buy the car. They're not going to do that. If you walk into the dealership, they're going to take you over to the table, sit you down, and tell you to apply as you would if you're home on your computer or at home on your phone. You don't just apply in person. They're not going to do that. It's all on you to do everything. There's no packages either. You don't have your luxuries and prestiges and premium packages. It doesn't work like that at Tesla. You can pick your interior. It's either white or black. You can pick your exterior paint. I think there's 5 colors, and that's it. Now you can pick if you want all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, long range, or performance. I mean, that's it, you guys. There's not a whole lot of options there for you to pick. It's very simple, very straightforward, and so just make sure that you read all that fine print so you don't get sticker shocked. And don't show up at the Tesla dealer. Don't just go there and say, I'm going to go buy a Tesla today and go there, because that's not going to happen. You will not walk away with that Tesla. It will not happen. They're going to tell you to apply online. Someone's going to contact you, and it's going to be a week or two later. You're going to come back and get it. Also, your delivery date. They can move it, but they can only move it so many times. Now, if you move it too much, they're going to cancel the order on you. So when you go to buy the car, make sure you're ready to buy that car. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, thank you for watching the video. I know this is a completely different setting than what you're used to with watching my videos, but there really wasn't anything I needed to show in the video. I needed to show you the website, which I did. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Make sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, guys, especially ordering a Tesla. Let me know. I got you guys. Till next time, guys. See ya. Bye.